Good evening and welcome to the studio of Tri Young News, where I'm broadcasting live. Tonight we move past the shock of the recent headlines to a necessary political analysis this evening. We could call this special report Psychological Warfare and the Bulldozing of Peace. For the last several days, the actions of Thai forces on our Cambodian border have descended into a brutal new phase. Calculated psychological warfare and the physical destruction of property. This is no longer just a border dispute. It is a moral and humanitarian crisis engineered by Thailand's military. We will continue to condemn these terrible acts and amplify Cambodia's principled defense. The developments over the last 72 hours reveal a campaign of aggression aimed squarely at breaking the spirit of our civilian population here in Cambodia. First of all, we have the noise campaign, which has been an attack on the mind. The provocation is this: Thai forces have been deliberately broadcasting a continuous loop of loud, disturbing noises directly into Cambodia's border villages in Banteay Meanchey and in other areas. These are not standard military warnings. These include the sounds of low-flying military airplanes, ghost dogs, ghost sounds, and other aggressive political propaganda. Please understand, this is nothing to do with defense. This is a deliberate, inhumane tactic of psychological intimidation against innocent families, particularly women and children, as these loops are playing all throughout the dark nights in these rural villages. This is designed to induce fear, disrupt sleep, and make life unbearable for the Cambodians that are living within Cambodian sovereign territory, minding their own business. They have not asked for this. They have not sought this. And such actions as this have no place in civilized relationships. And of course, they violate the most basic tenets of human dignity. Can you imagine if your neighbors, they want your property, they want your land, and in order to drive you out, they set up loudspeakers pointing into your house 24 hours a day, with loud sounds, especially throughout the night, ghost sounds and dog barking sounds and aircraft sounds. Not just disturbing, but scaring the children, making sleep almost impossible. This is a cynical attempt to achieve through terror and bullying what they cannot achieve through negotiation. We call Thailand back to the negotiation tables that have already been laid out. The MOU 2000, the international bodies such as ASEAN, the United Nations, such as the RBC, the Regional Border Committees, such as the other JBCs, the Joint Border Committees. This is the table for dialogue, not these terrible, inhumane acts. Then, of course, unfortunately, we also have what we could call the bulldozing of peace, physical destruction. Simultaneously, as this campaign of terror from the Thai military is being conducted, we also have reports confirming that Thai forces are now utilizing heavy machinery and bulldozers to clear land, disputed land, land that is disputed. You cannot go in there and clear this land. The MOU that was coordinated by the United States as well as ASEAN says no troop movements, no infrastructure. Especially on disputed properties, no clearing the land. And they've gone in to clear the land with heavy machinery, bulldozers, destroying property in undemarcated zones. This is a violation of human rights. This aggression today has led to the destruction of at least one Cambodian villager's home and their farmland. Cambodian citizens have lived and worked this land for decades, bulldozing their homes while threatening their families, while pursuing this campaign of terror by blasting loud music and loud sounds throughout the entire night, is a shameful violation of fundamental human rights and a continuation, unfortunately, of the Thai military's unilateral drive to seize Cambodian territory. These aggressive acts are not just random outbursts. They are deliberate violations of every agreement that is supposed to be restraining this conflict. First of all, we have the ceasefire and we have international law. These acts are a direct breach. We have, of course, earlier in September, the firing of mortars at the Cambodian An Seh base, and the current physical destruction now of Cambodian farms and homes. These are clear violations of the July 28th ceasefire agreement, which mandates both parties refrain from hostile acts and maintain the status quo. Repeat after me, maintain the status quo. That's right. We also have, unfortunately, the false narrative coming out of Thailand. And when confronted with these facts, Thailand's only defense is disinformation, claiming Cambodian forces are the instigators, a lie that has consistently been refuted with evidence from Cambodia and from the International Observer team, who confirmed that Cambodia was on the receiving side of fire, not initiating fire at the An Seh incident on September 27th. Thailand's need to lie about who fired first is a direct measure of the illegality and the shame of their actions. These actions are appeasing extremism and ignoring dialogue. The unilateral agenda that comes out of Thailand. Thailand continues to operate by jungle law, really, refusing to attend the regional border committee meetings unless Cambodia submits to their illegal demands, such as creating an evacuation plan for Cambodian citizens. Why would we create an evacuation plan for Cambodian citizens to evacuate their sovereign territory, or at best, their disputed territory? And Thailand says that they will not attend the critical regional border committee where we have dialogue and solutions unless we create this evacuation plan. This refusal to negotiate, unfortunately, it's driven by internal political instability and a need to appease extremist nationalist factions who reject dialogue. Thailand is sacrificing regional peace to satisfy a toxic domestic political agenda. Every bulldozer track on Cambodian soil or disputed soil is a permanent stain on Thailand's international credibility. I want to reiterate that Cambodia appeals for dignity and justice. Cambodia's path is fixed. We here in Cambodia respond to aggression with principle, and we respond to lies with truth. So there's the appeal to the United Nations Human Rights Commission, which is a call for intervention. Cambodia has officially appealed to the United Nations Human Rights Commission, demanding international scrutiny and condemnation of Thailand's inhumane acts, including the loudspeakers set up facing into Cambodian sovereign territory, disturbing men, women, and children in these villages, as well as the psychological and physical damage that's being inflicted on our Cambodian citizens. Cambodia has an unwavering demand. End the terror. We demand that the immediate cessation of psychological noise campaign and the use of bulldozers to destroy Cambodians' farms and homes end. We demand that Thailand respects the law. We demand that Thailand drop the illegal threats, release the 18 unlawfully detained soldiers, and immediately return to the JBC framework, recognizing that border issues must be solved by negotiation, not by terror, bullying, or destruction. In conclusion, Cambodia will persist. Our strength lies in our patient, principled adherence to international law. We ask you, the rest of the world, to recognize these terrible acts for what they are, a campaign of aggression that will not deter our defense of sovereignty and human dignity. And that, my friends, concludes our special report tonight. Thank you for watching. We'll be talking to you again soon. Good night. ជម្រាបលាលោកអ្នកបងប្អូនទាំងអស់គ្នាយើងនឹងជួបគ្នានៅក្នុងពេលឆាប់ខាងមុខ
ត្រយ៉ងនាំសារពិតគ្រប់ទីកន្លែង